You're 10, and your heart races when you dig into the batter's box, dirt crunching under your cleats. The first time your wrist aches, really aches, not just a bruise from a wild pitch. It's after a doubleheader swinging so hard you thought the ball might never land. It's a quiet, gnawing pain, but it lights something in you, a spark that says you're different. You're not like the other kids trading Yu-Gi-Oh cards or chasing ice cream trucks. You're faster, stronger, hungrier. Your coach calls you a spark plug. Your dad, wiping the tears after you steal home, calls you his pride. Your friends just stare, wide-eyed, when you launch a homer over the left field fence. The diamond is your home, the place where your soul sings. The crack of the bat is your heartbeat. You're too young to know what a meniscus is, but your knees already grown from diving catches, your wrists from endless swings. You don't care. You wrap your hands in athletic tape and beg to play the next day. You go 5 for 6 in a weekend tournament, legs screaming, heart soaring, and when your team hoists the trophy, the crowd's cheers feel like they're just for you. No one tells you every slide into third is stealing a piece of your future. They just call you a star. They call you fearless. They call you theirs. By middle school, you're a legend in your own mind, but the weight of it chokes you. You've got a hitting coach breaking down your swing frame by frame, a speed trainer timing your sprints to the millisecond. You're 13, and every at-bat feels like a referendum on your worth. You stop going to sleepovers because the cage is calling. You skip birthday parties for travel ball showcases, your glove, your only friend. It's not just your parents' dreams anymore, it's yours, clawing at your chest, keeping you awake. You lie in bed replaying a strikeout, the shame burning hotter than any fever. You're terrified that if you rest even for a day, someone else will steal your light. So you push. You swing through pain that makes your wrists throb, through exhaustion that turns your legs to concrete. You tell yourself it's love, but it feels like survival. You love the game so much it hurts, and you hate yourself for how much it hurts. High school is a spotlight and a guillotine. You're the leadoff hitter, the center fielder, the kid everyone expects to carry the team. Varsity at 15, your name in the local paper, college recruiters texting your mom, they call you a five-tool prodigy. They whisper about the majors, about contracts with zeros that could change your family's life. Every swing, every stolen base, every throw to the plate is watched, measured, judged. You hit .420 your junior year, and your teammates slap your back. But their eyes say you're different now, not one of them. Parents in the stands murmur about favoritism. Rival coaches sneer, hinting at illegal bats or PEDs. You laugh it off, but it cuts deep, like a foul tip to the heart. Your identity is your stat line, your range, your arm. When you're raking, you're a king, untouchable, the world at your feet. When you slump, 0 for 12, 3 Ks in a row, you're nothing, a fraud staring at your reflection in a dark bus window. You go 3 for 4 with a walk-off triple in front of 10 scouts, and still, you cry in your room, convinced you're not enough. The dream is a lover who never loves you back. Then your knee buckles. It's a routine slide into second, a pop that feels like your soul snapping. You limp off the field, smiling for the crowd, but inside you're screaming. The MRI shows a torn meniscus and the words surgery and 12 months hit like a fastball to the face. You sit in the hospital, your glove on your lap, tears falling where no one can see. Rehab becomes your new game. Hours of agonizing stretches, relearning how to run, how to trust your body. Meanwhile, the lineup moves on. Your spot in center goes to a sophomore who doesn't know your name. That's baseball. You're only as good as your last game. You scroll through videos of other players, line drives, diving catches, and each one feels like a betrayal. You hate them for shining while you're broken. You hate yourself for hating them. But God, you love the game. You love it even when it leaves you bleeding, even when it forgets you. College offers still come. You're damaged goods, but your tape is too good to ignore. You commit to a D1 program, a cathedral of a stadium with a legacy of spitting out pros. You arrive freshman fall, heart pounding, feeling like you're auditioning for your life. Everyone here was a high school god. Everyone here runs a 6.560. You're not special anymore. You're just another bat in the rack. They dismantle you. Your stance is too wide, your approach too aggressive, your mind too fragile. They tell you to trust the process, but it feels like drowning. You get 15 at bats your freshman year, you hit 200, you lie awake staring at the dorm ceiling, wondering if you're a mistake. What happens if you fail? Who are you without a bat in your hands? You grind harder, fueled by fear and something deeper, something that feels like worship. Sophomore year, you erupt. You hit 350, steal 25 bases, make the all-conference team. You rob a game-tying homer, and for one perfect moment, you're alive again, the crowd's roar filling the hole in your chest. Scouts scribble your name. Your heart sings, but it never lasts. Your shoulder starts barking, a dull ache at first, then a fire that won't quit. You play through it, lying to the trainer, to yourself. You're so close to the draft, so close to proving you're enough. You can't stop now. You go 1 for 10 in your last series, wincing with every swing. Your speed fades. The scouts stop calling. You get drafted in the 15th round, the signing bonus barely enough for rent. You sign anyway because it's time, and time is all you have. You think you've survived the worst. You haven't. The minors are a slow bleed. Endless bus rides, greasy burgers, apartments with mold on the walls. You play in ghost towns, swinging in front of 30 fans and a drunk heckler. You dive for a liner in 105-degree heat, your shoulder screaming while some 19-year-old with a .380. OBP jogs past you, his future brighter than yours ever was. You learn the truth. It's not the best who make it. It's the ones who don't break. You linger in single A, then double A, never quite good enough to climb. You miss your brother's wedding. You miss your mom's 50th birthday. You watch your friends build lives, houses, kids, stability, while you're icing your shoulder in a locker room that smells like sweat and despair. You don't post the truth on Instagram. You post the highlights, the rare doubles, the forced smiles. Then the call comes. A starter's hurt. A roster opens. You're going to the majors. You collapse on a motel bed, sobbing, your dad's voice cracking on the phone. You tweet the news, hands shaking, heart exploding. You tell yourself every missed moment, every ache was worth it. The big leagues are a dream you can touch. Private jets, tailored uniforms, your name on a jumbotron. But you're a rookie, a shadow. You don't speak. You don't take the good locker. You don't breathe wrong. Your debut is a pinch hit in the 9th, bases loaded. Your knees buckle, but you swing. A weak grounder to short. Outside. The crowd sighs. You fist bump your coach, hiding the tremor in your hands. You're a big leaguer, but you're still chasing. The majors aren't the end, they're a tighter rope. One bad week and you're back in AAA. One bad month and you're a memory. You hit a double in a blowout and no one cares. You strike out looking and X calls you a bust. You stop reading the hate. Then you read it again, each word a knife. You swear it doesn't hurt. It does. You take 100 swings in the cage, dissecting every one. Your mind a war zone. You get hurt again, a hip flexor, just enough to bench you. The team ships you to Arizona for rehab. You hit off a tee in the desert, watching prospects pass you by. You wonder if you'll ever be whole again. You make it back, but you're different. You choke up on the bat, focus on contact, become a role player. They stop calling you a star. They call you gritty. You play through pain every day, your hip, your wrist, your heart. You keep swinging. Years blur. You're the vet now, the guy with stories no one asks for. You sign one-year deals with teams that need leadership. You know it means they don't trust your bat, just your ability to keep the kid steady. You win a few games, lose more. You get DFA'd, called up, benched for weeks. Then you're thrown into a tie game, bottom of the ninth. You hit a blooper that drops. The crowd roars. For 1 second, you're enough. Then you're back on the bench, spitting seeds, heart heavy. The off-season comes. You train like you're 20. You're 34. You sign a minor league deal, a final prayer. Spring training is your last stand. You hit 290 in 25 at-bats. You make the team barely. You play spare outfield, pinch hit, do your job. You ice your hip every night, praying it holds. You don't tell anyone your fingers are numb. Then it's over. No ceremony, no goodbye. Your contract ends. The phone stays silent. You wait, heart sinking. You take swings in a local park. The bat feels foreign. You stop. You coach kids now, teaching them to square up fastballs, to love the game like you did. You tell them to cherish every moment. You don't tell them about the nights you cried alone, the relationships you let die, the mornings you woke up lost, searching for a version of yourself the game took. You just smile. You say, good cut. You say, keep dreaming. You still dream of it. The roar of the crowd, the weight of a perfect swing, the split second when the ball's yours to own. You wake up, heart racing, reaching for your bat. That's why it's hell to be a ball player. It takes your body, your youth, your soul, your chance at peace. It gives you just enough joy to keep you hooked, just enough hope to break you. And then it dares you to let go. But you loved it. You loved it with every piece of you. And if you could do it again, you'd give it all.